Okay, here in screen you can see the line for the next fight. I was looking at this before. This is a double battle. You can't see the other trainer. In the calc you see there are two more mons, a Crobat and an Wyvern. And the reason this fight is really annoying is because there's a Crobat who is usually faster than anything in your box, and you can't use fake out on it because it's inner focus. They always have tailwind, so it's basically a way of guaranteeing their team sets up tailwind. And then of course the other side has like belly drum mons with citrus berry to sweep your team. And because I have no grass types, this just means I can't one-shot this. Like I have grass types, but it's a Bomba Snow here we're talking about with 92 offense, terrible IBs. So that's all we get. So I think I'm not going over this whole plan. I'm just executing, and let's see if it goes well. The only thing I have to say here is that there's a specific risk if random moves are selected in a way, and if I'm really unlucky, I think it's like 1% of the time, where like Dreadnought and potentially more mons just die. And then like the line also falls apart, and I don't know what I'm doing in that case, but it's like the best option I have found for a very stable position if that 1% chance doesn't happen, because then it's really easy. So let's try to just do it that way and see if I'm lucky. So I have to build a team. I don't remember the mons, so I will have to look at the text here. Yeah, Donphan is coming, Arcanine is coming, not Bomba Snow, I think, not Pidgeot. Musharna should be coming too. So this is Arcanine, this is Gastrodon, this is Dreadnought. Yeah. So for items, this is Hearthstone, so I need some damage rolls on Rock Slide. Then Gastrodon will be pre-damaged and 1 HP, so it has no item or no other function than baiting kills here. Donphan has to be citrus. If it isn't, I think it's just dead. Dreadnought doesn't really need an item. I'm just going citrus here because maybe something happens and then I can steer with it. The same for Musharna. And the same for Electros. And this is more like countermeasures citrus than actual strategy. So my mons here are Arcanine, 1 HP Gastrodon. Why was Gastrodon? Because it's slow. It's one of the mons in my team that's slower than Crabominable, who is very slow. Yeah, I think Dreadnought is actually goes like before. So well, I will actually explain the concept. Not everything, not every single step. The idea here is there are very strong fighting types in one side and tailwind setters in the other side. They are birds, they are really fast, really hard to kill. So preventing tailwind is very difficult in this fight. I have a very strong rock type, but it doesn't quite do enough in one hit, and even if it does, it's slower. So because Arcanine has extreme speed, it can actually 2-hit KO, because extreme speed goes first the next turn, even if it's slower. So I can I can bait a fast kill with 1 HP Gastrodon for 1 turn and prevent tailwind. Then this comes out and I can use the free tailwind turn this gets. So it has the tailwind if it sees no kills and one of my mons is faster than one of his mons. So because this will happen, because of Arcanine being faster than Crabominable, I will get the chance to kill here with Ice Fang Dreadnought. Then it's 2v1 for the rest of the fight. That's the idea. But things can go wrong, and that's what we will see in the next minutes here. So this is written here on the right. And let me just check. Like here it's I have the pre-damage. Let's just do it right now. Pre-damage Gastrodon to 1 HP. There's no reason to go any higher. I have to bait double wing beat from Crobat, which is very difficult to bait because Crobat deals absolutely no damage. And Crabominable always sees kill with random move if I'm baiting fast kill from Crobat, which is the thing I actually have to do. None of the slower mons, slower than Crabominable mons, have a good interaction with double wing beat, like are dead to it. And because Crabominable sees a slow kill on Arcanine, I have to show it a fast kill so it doesn't kill Arcanine. So if this goes wrong, I'm most probably losing Dreadnought, and I have to steer the fight also because I have no ways of killing Noivern. Let's make sure I equipped all the items and also that I pre-damaged. Donphan has to be full HP as far as I know. Yeah, there was no reason to go any other HP, and that's true for every single other mon. And if I forgot, let's just take the L. Now what is actually important, I believe, here is the baiting. So after I kill Crabominable, I want to bait Heracross with Dreadnought. This means the Gastrodon slot has to be facing the Crabominable slot. And because it's the first trainer, it has to be in the first position. If for some reason this isn't correctly placed, I will just reset and start again the fight, because that's something you can see before actually using any moves. So I don't think it's any way of cheating. Okay. I have to save first because of that placement thing I was saying. Yeah, I don't have to teach any moves. And this is kind of a scary fight. There are a lot of mons here who are just coming to bait things, so like actually killing things is, I can only do it with 1 or 2 mons in this team. That's why if any of those die, it starts to get really scary. Let's see if the placement is correct. We want to see Gastrodon facing Crabominable. This means they are placed diagonally. So my Gastrodon should be on the left. Okay, that's correct. So I immediately have to go Donphan here to tank. This is the critical turn actually. If Crabominable goes for its Ice Punch, I think. Yeah, if it goes for Ice Punch and rolls very high, we are risking Dreadnought and possibly the fight and possibly the run. If it's not Ice Punch, I'm always safe. So now this Rock Slide. Also, if I flinch Carboniable with Rock Slide, I'm also fine. There's Glowing Bead. Okay, that's Ice Punch, unfortunately. Let's see the roll though, because if it's a low roll, I'm fine. Okay, this HP should be fine. Yeah, I have to be 65 or more. Now it's never close combat on Donphan, so I can go Dread now. And I kill Crobat with extreme speed. Let me just make sure though. Let me just make sure. Okay, so there's this thing I didn't account for where Crabominable doesn't see kill into Donphan because it's 70 HP. This only happens for like 4 rolls, but that's 1/4 of the time. If that happens, then it goes for Arcanine, and Arcanine is just dead, always dead. So I don't know if I want to risk that. Maybe I should hit Crobat instead because it's guaranteed to Tailwind this turn. But here it's a bit unlucky because my Donphan had Ice Shard, which is a priority move, and now it doesn't have it. So this is a pretty big mistake because I was hyper focused on the Donphan HP values. Now because it's too high, I don't bait reliably moves from it. And the problem is Arcanine is always dead to it. So it would be really bad. Like really bad. Arcanine is really useful in this game. And then also there's nothing that kills Crabominable, so I think I just have to kill Crabominable here. Okay, this means Crobat goes for Tailwind. I kill it with Donphan, of course. Donphan takes no damage. Let's see the baits. Okay, I think it baits. I think it still baits Poliwrath. No, it doesn't really bait Poliwrath. It baits Heracross. Now, it's probably Heracross. And Noivern. The problem is, burned Heracross is kill on Dreadnought. So probably I have to kill it with Arcanine. Well, let's just see how this goes. It's just an int to risk Arcanine on a 25% chance. So this has to be Flamethrower. I have switched. Okay, so now Crobat isn't dead. Maybe in cooking. This turn wasn't intended, but maybe. Yeah, because this was Tailwind. I was actually risking. I was actually risking my Arcanine. I don't know why this interaction went like this. Also because it went for. Yeah, there are some rolls of Crab Hammer that C-kill. Okay, that was extremely lucky. For the wrong reasons. A very fraudulent fight, if you ask me. Okay. Let's see what am I doing now here. This is healthy Heracross. It never sees kill on my Dreadnought. Also never sees kill on my Arcanine. It can kill any of them both if it crits. Okay, so we're just risking mons from this point. It gets very difficult to kill Noivern without Dreadnought. And I can actually kill Crobat here with Rock Slide. So if I Rock Slide again, this deals like a bit less than half to Heracross. And Donphan doesn't really deal that much damage. Maybe I put this on like extreme speed range. Yeah, it looks like it. So I have to high horsepower Heracross here. Let's hope for. No, this is not this Dreadnought. Wait. So with Dreadnought, I do kill. I can also Rock Slide, but I think the play here is to Liquidation because it sometimes kills Heracross with the Rock Slide damage. Let's see no bullshit here, to be honest. Okay, that's very good. No crit. Oof. Okay, there's Citrus. Okay, this is a decent roll. Could be a bit higher. I have a good chance to kill. It's not always a kill. Okay. It's a very good position. So, yeah, now it's 2 mons, and it's actually 2 very bad mons. But they both see a kill on my Dreadnought. Okay, so Noivern sees kill with Drown Pulse. And Poliwrath sees kill with sometimes Liquidation, most of the time Drain Punch. And my Arcanine deals a lot of damage to Noivern with Rock Slide. Very bad damage to anything else. Okay, no, actually Poliwrath also sees kill on my Arcanine. Fast kill too because of Tailwind. So it sees kill on both of my mons. Which, as we all know, is never good. So because both see kill on Dreadnought, I have to go Musharna, which is like the wall here. On the Dreadnought slot, I mean. Maybe also Tailwind runs out. And because this can be... Is this Liquidation? Yeah, this is Liquidation. I have to go something that kind of tanks a Liquidation. And surprisingly, Donphan tanks any Liquidation roll. It's convenient for me if it then baits more kills because I can keep the pivots going for a little bit. And going to Electros maybe is a bit of an int because it becomes too low HP, right? Let me check this though. Yeah, then it's too low, it can just die. Let's go with this Donphan play. It's also potentially untargeted, which is bad, right? let me think about this. Yeah, if Donphan isn't targeted, it's actually bad. Let's go Electros. I want to see both targets on Musharna here. It's a 50-50. Okay, there's that guaranteed Dragon Pulse. Okay, it's liquidation on Electros. No crit at least. Let me see for a moment. Okay, if they double up on Electros, it's just that I'm pretty sure this like 42 plus 54. Maybe not after Citrus. Let's just... I have to attack to advance the fight in any meaningful way. So let's Side Shock Poliwrath. And this is really strong if it goes for this charge here. The problem is I hit my own Musharna. So let me actually like create a Musharna. See for how much I hit. Okay, it's my Musharna. It doesn't really deal that much. Let's go for this charge here. It's really powerful. Okay, hit on Musharna is good. Citrus is also good. Now these Pelidrums. Because I went for this charge and Side Shock. This is always dead. Unless maybe Electros paralyzes my Musharna. Please don't. Thank you. Okay, that doesn't matter. Now it's dead. Okay, that's so free. Oh, that's so free. This is why we play this game. Okay, then there's no tailwind, but this is faster than... one moment, I've lost my Noiver. Okay. This doesn't really do anything right now to any of my mons. I'm never dead to crit. Yeah, so I just hit this for free. Freest fight of my life. Now that's steer the whole fight essentially. Had very decent luck. Like everyone like failed the moves they had to fail. I never got crit, I never got anything. This is how I play the game. This is also how I lose the run. But well, I don't care. I didn't lose it here. I guess what I gain from this is to watch out for strats where I rely too much on HP values of my mons, because then I focus on one side, like let's be higher than this, and because I'm higher than a certain value, I'm too high, and then don't bait moves, and because I'm using a damaging mon that's dead to one of their mons, I have to do things in the wrong order. I mean, this fight was just big. I got to use all those citrus berries I equipped. That's why we go citrus on random mons. Also shout out to the 1 HP Gastrodon who did absolutely nothing. And yeah, also this is why I hate Crobats. Not the mon, I really like the mon, I hate Crobats in this game. They are only double mons for setting out Tailwind, who never kill, and you can't fake out. Because they are always faster, they are going to Tailwind. Okay, now it's a single fight again. We're back to normal fights. Let me change some things here. Really funny fight. This way we play. It's interesting how like the most entertaining part of the gameplay loop of this game, which is steering under like high stakes, is also like the thing you prepare not to have to do. So you prepare not to steer, then just end up on a steer anyway because you're stupid, and that's the funny part. Okay, this is very likely to electric terrain. And normally I would say, how do I prevent this from using electric terrain? Oh no, it's not dead to anything. Yeah, just fake out an overheat. Again, what does Chick Pouch do? As far as I know, nothing. Because it's like a berry thing, and this has no berries. So let's hope everything's correct. I kill with this. There's no electric terrain. I just show kill. So it has to go Mimikyu, who's never dead to anything. And Blaze Kick just to hit KOs. I'm full HP. Like this goes for this for like maximum damage. Ah yeah, so this is not, no, this actually isn't on to hit KO. Yeah. And I can't fake out because of this guy. Okay, this is very... This is really annoying. So I guess the play here is to hit these guys, right? It's very likely to source dance. And then, like, everyone's there to crit. Everyone except my gold. Also Musharna. But Musharna, as always, doesn't deal enough damage. Okay, so let's see. Can I kill this? Because this has no electric type moves. Yeah, but this isn't the terrain extender item. So if I go here to the AI and look for terrain, it's +8, so this can also be highest damage. That's a bad thing. Not most of the time or anything, but it can be highest damage. And Donphan doesn't give a fuck about that. The problem is with this, I kind of take 2 hits, right? And then because I show kill to this, it's just... And I actually damage both. But I had this experience where if I show slow kill, things don't come in, because even if it's never stated on the AI document. But let's be honest, nothing's dead to this. Actually, that's not true. Oh, okay, so because this has steel roller. The idea is to set up electric terrain, because it has really good synergy. Okay, I'll have that in mind. I think the Mimikyu thing here is just pretty annoying. Ghost typing. And the problem here is this is very likely to sword stance. Okay, let's assume this goes for sword stance. I just heard it once, like for free. This guy goes off, like is off, and then it's player off. Ooh. And I was going to say something like Arcanine tanks this really well. Apparently no. But it made Drain Punch. It can be used as a pivot. And then this is just dead. Well, not dead, that to kind of crit. What about Donphan? Okay, so Donphan tanks really well. We can bulldoze. Okay, then this is player off again. I go. Okay, this is dead. Yeah, main defense showing up here. I can go this. Can also go something else. On a what? On a player off though. Something that takes a player off. This takes a player off. Problem is it then baits Shadow Sneak. But with Citrus. I hate Mimikyu. It's just a cringe mon. Does Yawn work on ghost types? It works. Maybe the play here is to go immediately go Musharna. Like immediately. Beyond this. Break these guys. Like heal up. And hit this again. Yeah, but how many hits am I taking? I'm I mean, the problem is if I go to Gedemaru, it's not going to do anything. Because it's slower. And Drain Punch deals a ton of damage. After Source Dance, it's just his kill. Gastrodon tanks this very decently. Also has Mudshot for lowering the speed. Okay, so let's go back to this. Okay, I have many mons that are good against Mimikyu that also wash Togedemaru. Let's just bring like five guys for Mimikyu. Okay, if at any point it gets slower than Togedemaru, which happens with a -1, it's still very unlikely to be safe because it's Shadow Sneak. Yeah, this just deals too much to Togedemaru. And then everything's led to crit, except this guys I was already bringing. But many of my mons are faster, so maybe it's Dreadnought. Skin Shock can't hit this. Crocodile can only switch in on a Shadow Sneak, not ideal. Dreadnought can tank both of these, but I don't really want it tanking a Drain Punch. Dreadnought seems to have a lot of HP, at least more than Mimikyu. The problem here is I have fairy resist, but because it's very low, like really low defense, it's like if it isn't really a resist, have no poison types since like forever. Ah well, this is crit, let's just assume no crits. Yeah, like Dreadnought is the most reasonable option. It deals a lot of damage. I can also go for the flinch. Yeah, this is Lamberry, so no putting this to sleep. Okay, so Togedemaru will just be switch into something that kills and deal with it. Specifically, Arcanine, because it is can Magnetize. First mon is just the type. So here it's Mimikyu. It can Sword Stance. What happens if this is +4? Since skill on like everything. I have to hit this 3 times. I guess the strat is hit once. So it can Sword Stance once, but not more than once. Because then it sees I to hit KO. Then I'm getting hit with Play Rough. Like +2 Play Rough. And these rolls are really bad. Because it can like high roll twice, but in a way where it doesn't trigger Citrus. Well, I just go here, bulldoze once, which most of the time I should be able to do. On the bulldoze turn, this should be able to Sword Stance. Okay, what happens if it's again Sword Stance, but then it's slower? Okay, Arcanine tanks Prayer of. But this is random move, right? So maybe I have to go Musharona to confirm not Drain Punch? Yeah. This doesn't even kill. Oh, this is really bad. Like really bad. Maybe I can like use Crocodile here for like intimidation. Problem is it's dead to Prayer of. So no using Crocodile. I mean, there's a play here where I go to Togedemaru, where I bait. Okay, let's cook here. I can bait fast kill with Shadow Sneak if I'm pre-damaged to like 1 HP. So then I can manipulate the AI to always hit my Togedemaru with Shadow Sneak. Is Shadow Sneak a contact move? Let's see. Yeah, it's a contact move. So this is, and well, let's those iron barbs break these guys. doesn't break these guys. That that's very cringe. Okay, so I can only use this to make sure it's never like short stance on the first turn. Because if it's Shadow Sneak, I can go. I can go bit good. Okay, let's go with this angle. Let's go. Let's think differently. I guarantee Shadow Sneak. Go here because it's immune. Dual Wing Beat for a bit of chip. And at what HP does Ape kill? Let's go twice glasses to maximize that overhit damage. Okay, Ape can never kill this if it's used for baiting. So nope. I dual winged it. This is play rough or sword stance. If it goes for short stance, if it goes for play rough, I just go again, right? Nothing else to do. But if it goes for short stance, then I'm kind of dead to crit. Okay, and who's not that player of crit? Like specifically player of crit. It's this guy, right? So this is not this guy's anymore. It has taken a bit of chip. And I can bulldoze. Maybe in some like pre-damages or very slight pre-damage. So I bulldoze. It gets a bit slower. It's guaranteed to be player off. And thus now Arcanine kill with Hearthstone. That's full invest on this. I have to do some math. It's like 18 plus 37 plus 60. So yeah, this completely kills. This always kills. This should be riskless. I mean, it can hit. It can lower my attack with clear off, right? And let's just do as if that never happens. Let's try my counterplay if that happens. This is like +2. I'm dead to crit with Drain Punch. This is never dead. Is this dead? Yeah, this is dead. This is also dead. Yeah, I won't find anything that tanks more than Misharna. I can try to like sidestep once, then go Arcanine. Yeah. So the Maru. This only kills with ground moves. And this only kills with ground moves. It's bad because if it goes Magnet Rise, it just outplays me. So I have to go Crocodile, I guess. It can like flinch me to death. That's a problem. But well, I've got more counters. We're all taking damage though. Ape can't really switch in because of that pre-damage thing. Mienshao, here's what I was talking about. Minimum speed Mienshao. Any other Mienshao like doesn't really outspeed unless it's very good IV, but it's manageable. This Mienshao is just never faster. I mean, I can go Sidra to bait things up, which is a safe switch to Donphan, who is anyway 1 HP, right? So there's like nothing to do here. Gastrodon 1v1s really well, even without ground moves. Let's just go Gastrodon. I mean, Crocodile too. No, it takes a lot more. Let's go Gastrodon. High defense, I guess. Yeah, plus defense. This is taking longer than expected though. It's all because of Mimikyu, I guess. Okay, let's go Citrus in case of crit. Let's get the guys. It's castle on this, not this, not this. Yes, not this. Okay, 8. Come here. And it's your Pidgeot. Give it a Citrus. You're also going Citrus, you're also going Citrus. And Shocker here, but you're not going Citrus. You're also going Citrus. It needs nothing. Okay, now what's the pre-damage for Donphan? This plus 2 Mimikyu? Yeah. Okay, so I guess the idea is use Citrus in case this crits. So if I'm 49%, 68 plus 58, it's 76, 126. Let's do that damage right now. It's the third slot, right? Yeah. And Ape has to be at HP such that Shadow Sneak fast kills. That's 21 HP. It's really scary to lead Ape with 21 HP. But what can you do? It's never top of the mark because it says I kill it. Iron Barbs, Rocky Helmet. Another reason to go Castellan, I guess. Okay, Slumberry, so no unexpected heals. And I'm just okay on air all normal mons, no need to pre-damage anything else. Okay, let's send it. To get on the bike. Okay, it's this guy, right? Let me triple check because that ape thing is really scary. Focus Sash. Always fast. I'm always faster. I always kill. Yeah, this always kills with no item, no nothing. Then it's Mimikyu. I go Pidgeot. I Pidgeot. I break these guys. Then Bulldoze, then getting kills. Then Togedemaru comes in. Okay. I trust this line. Second fight of the day though. It's getting really slow. Is this correct? Yeah. Let me see. Okay, so I fake out and overhit. This is actually one of the first fights with Jot comes to. Even though I've had this guy since the very beginning, it's really useless. And this is what it's good at. It's good at being a normal type. Because normally that's a disadvantage. But here it's a good thing. Okay, no sword stance. Just means I get to do the same plan, but without this boosting, so it's just even better. Let's go Donphan. Oh, what can be a sword stance? Okay, there's a sword stance. So going exactly as expected. Now I just get to bulldoze without consequences. This can lower my attack. That would be important. Okay, there it is. Let's see if I high roll. So I can stay in for another turn. Okay, I just crit. Now it's never sword stance again, and I actually just kill. So all that planning for me to get a crit and always kill. Okay, I can still get him out of his kill with some rolls of Iron Head, which in my book means go Arcanine and flamethrower this guy, but no, let's just go. Let's give Castron some screen time. Okay, there's McIntyre. He thinks this is a really good idea. And what he doesn't know is that they just spam muddy water until I kill this. Let's get flinched like a couple times. There's a flinch. Try again. This can happen like 7 times in a row. Okay, there's a crit. No flinch though. I hit the muddy water. I crit. Let's try again. Okay. Very simple stuff here. Why didn't this trigger like citrus? Has it triggered and yeah, why is this why is this white glasses again? Well, but it didn't matter. I guess the white glasses there made it so it always 2 shots. Yeah, good stuff, I'm not complaining. Okay, so I can get an encounter here. Let's look at the encounter. Something that's different from planning fights. That's always cool. Let me turn. Thank you. Heal up. Now I go here and I'm aware You can't hear the music here, so let me do this real quick. It's cable. Okay. Wait a second. Now I move this and go encounters. This the altering cave. Okay, so this is only like land encounter. Can be a fighting type. So there's a lot of variety. I can get an ice type, tanky ice type, not tanky ice type. Magnemite, that's really good. Enamel, it's decent actually. Porygon seems really bad. This seems good. If it gets guts, and this seems really good. So that's what I get. I think I'm going Musharna, right? No, I can't lead Musharna. It's synchronized. Can I get... No, let's just go with Super Bolts. How many of them do I have? 21. Should be enough. So I have to lead something that's not Musharna because of synchronize. Don't want plus defense mons. I mean, I want them, but I can't control the mon I get. So let's go with this. But I'm not really trusting. I just insta switch to. But what if it's magnet on? Because then it's magnet pull. And as far as I'm aware, yeah, let's show this. As far as I'm aware, magnet pull only works on steel type. Yeah, so let's something that's not Togedemaru, like this. Anything but my only steel type. I don't see it being that, but why risk it? Okay, let's get off the bike. Again, just waiting to be able to use cut so I can get into all these DMs, cool stuff. For now, let's get my encounter. Is there anything here? Like any items, anything? Maybe some healing items? I hope not. That's very boring. Yeah, so this is a very pointless cave. Let's get an encounter here. First encounter in a while. Okay. To be honest, it's not that bad. It's really bad. But it's not that bad. It's not Porygon. It's an offensive ice type, sort of. And what do I call this? Yeah, so because this is the regional form, I can get a normal Sandshrew too. If I encounter one, I have to. Alex El Capo. Okay, let's go. Let's El Capo, but all caps. Well, if it fits here, then yeah, yeah, it fits. El Capo. Yeah, it fits. Okay, that's my guy. Let's go check IVs. More stupid bike movement. Okay. Just let's see. Slash Rush is decent. I don't know if it's the only ability I can get. I mean, not terrible IVs. The problem is I don't know the profile, like the stats of this mon. So let's bring out this. Okay, I can only get Sancho like Alola. So no dupes. Okay, so special attack is really low. So that's really good. Its highest stat is defense. After evolving, it's still defense. So the nature is pretty much optimal. It's very slow. It hits for decent damage, I guess. And it gets Icicle Spear if you wait until like level 50. Which I'm never like using. Unfortunately. Well, fortunately, right? Let's level this up. When does this evolve? Ice Stone. Can I buy an Ice Stone? Forced to go mobile. And it's not here. It's the left one. Go the bike. Then go here. Buy the Ice Stone. That's a lot of money. Yes, when you fight this many trainers, you're never bad on money. And level this guy up, to be honest. There's nothing else to do. And do the moves change in any way? Let me check. There's like level 30 avalanche. Also level 30 avalanche, so I just evolve it now. Yep. Evolve. Ice Stone. Now I go full. Where? Okay, here. Key items. Slash. It doesn't come with priority mode. But Fierce Vibes, useless. Super Fang, better than Growl. Iron Head, better than Metal Claw. Avalanche, better than Slash, I guess. That's Slash Y. It just removes Super Fang, I guess. Stomping Tantrum? Why do you even get this? No. I have enough slow ground types. Also, you're never hitting fire type, because you're just dead to it. If I don't get Ice Shard. Not ideal, but this is very tanky. That's good. Typing, it's kind of meh. Let's get this guy in the calc. Yeah, the problem is this one is just dead to anything that has decent coverage. Like, as soon as if it's something that's weak to ice or steel, it will have most of the time a fire move. Let's just show the next fight. Okay, there's a double later. Not now. But again, I'm not liking doubles right now. No protect mounts. It's kind of bad. Okay, this is a single battle. Explosion, Trick Room. And I have to one-shot with Ape. Because if I don't, I'm just cooked. Can explode, can go for Trick Room, it can go for weird stuff. So next, I don't show kill to this. Shouldn't come in. Might come in for Trick Room. And yeah, so this is actually slower than all of my mounts. So when it matters, well, Musharna is faster. It's Musharna, bro. It's slower than anything in the game. This out damages, so maybe if I go like muscle that. Yeah, now I shoot out damage. So it's never this. It's Forges instead for Psychic. Because this is a fairy type. Why is this a fairy type? I can go my new goat and kill this, like super kill this. It is dead, dissipate, superpower. Superpower on a grass type. Looks like why. So I go ape, kill most of the time. Actually always kill. Oh, because this is contrary. So I don't want this to go to go hitting superpowers, I guess. And the problem is this orange. If I go white glasses, this is not orange. But then I am baiting executor, right? After overheat, of course. Yeah. And this should always be trick room. I go to my goat here. On trick room. Now it's... can't I, like... Why doesn't this have a trick room option? Like, why? Maybe I'm not seeing it. But there's like Wonder Room, whatever this is. There's Magic Room, which does nothing. There's Gravity. Yeah, so there's like no trick room. Okay, so I kill this. I should go with Chesto in case of Sleep Powder. Now it's this because it's his fast kill. Yeah, so again a very slow on. You don't really want this to trick room. Because I go here and then what? I guess I can yawn. If I yawn... Okay, let's see the timing here. It goes +1 defense, +1 attack. I just yawn. It goes for left blade most of the time. I go here and kill. Okay, so actually, no, because this is lower. Okay, so I have to stall this. This can be done with Moonlight. Again, I spam Moonlight. And what's supposed to be Leaf Blade? As soon as this falls asleep, I switch. No, right. This shouldn't be. So the play is different. It's a bit different. I yawn. On the next turn, I go here. It falls asleep. Fake out. Yeah, there's a bit of a problem because of how the turns work. No, but because I fake out, this doesn't run the sleep turn. Okay, so I fake out, kill this on trick room. Now it's Florges for psychic, potentially on trick room, and then I go any of my. So this shit on Florges, this also shits on Florges, this also shits on Florges. Now in case of something going wrong, I guess I should go with something that walls this decently. Something that can stall for a turn should be, I think this is a Mian Shao angle. Maybe not, maybe this is a bomb no. I don't know. Because this can't really take any of the attacks from. Okay, so I don't need any pre-damage, I just need to go white glasses on this. And give citrus berries to everything else. No, I have to go Chesto on this. Then none of these guys have Chesto. Okay, it's just on Sun Slash. Good to know. I have to go like 5 kilometers for the next fight. Who is this? Is this Sharma? Is the team lead? Catching this guy then instantly using him seems really nice. Yeah, that's the team. So give this white glasses, please. Then just on this. Now I'm starting to see how... Oh, no, not really. No, didn't say anything. Okay, no pre-damages again. Let's go fight. Let's see how. Let me check the abilities. This Harvest. No, this is Insomnia. Contrary. Harvest. Flower Bale. Leftovers. This is fine. It's fine. None of these abilities have any impact. Yeah, like this is not the place. I just went in autopilot. It's here. That's better. Okay, it's this trainer here. Am I ape? Yep. Just go in. Let's see some overheat action. Some overheat data. Oh. Should be Executor for Trick Room. And I just go to my counter. Now Ice Punch kills. Now it's always superpower, right? It's always his kill, also fast kill. So the plan here was to go Mucharna, who tanks really well. He gets +1 attack, +1 defense. Now most of the time I bet Leaf Blade. This can also be Leaf Storm. Let's just put this to sleep. I'm faster, right? Don't show me Leaf Storm. It's very unlikely. Okay. Now this, as I go ape, falls asleep. Like this attacks with something, I don't care what. And falls asleep. I'm never dead to any crit. Okay. I think this is super power because it says it is a setup move. Should fall asleep though. Also, Trick Room is over. Okay, so there's a world where this doesn't kill. But I think I'm guaranteed to... No, not really. Okay, how fictional is this? Let's be like... No, this always kills. Nothing. All rolls or roll combinations kill. Okay, now it's Rorges. Because I'm a bit low on HP, it can be dazzling. But I don't care. Let's just go to my goat. The new one. My bad. Does this have any priority moves? No. I just kill now. Okay, now I have to fight two children and a fisherman. Does this guy do? Now the bad thing it's that I have to fight another double battle. I really hate those. They just suck. Let's see what devious setup I get put against now. It looks really bad. I'm just saying sashes, dark void, yeah. So I think about this is to be honest, this is a Pokemon stream and it will keep being a Pokemon stream. I mean, that's all. Okay, this is Gengar for like cringe. And it's 2 double, right? Yeah. Yeah, so this goes for double screen. I kind of have to kill this because I don't want to deal with it. But no one really kills Gengar. Crocodile does it. It can be put to sleep. This can also substitute. How likely is it to substitute though? Let's not go wise classes in this. Okay, still kill. Okay, if this goes for substitute, what changes? I guess my question here is what I'm baiting. This focus sash, so always comes in. What is this? Also, what is this combo? Why do these kids have like Hypno and Jinx? It's like the two PDF files of Pokemon. Okay, Jinx is dead to this. I guess this is a mandatory ape fight. Maybe I have to sweep this with ape. Because it's like the only... It's the only mon that can be put to sleep. Maybe I can bait things with... I can bait things with my other mon. I like go do some main shower strats like with fake out. Okay, let's see. Gengar is faster than my whole team. So what I can do here is force it to attack all of my mons. Why does this take 50? Oh, that's actually good. No, let's keep it like this. So with... Japanese está empezando. So if I kill this, what am I baiting? I show fast kill to everyone. So it's like Persian. And this goes... Yeah, but nah. Wait. Let's have this be at 50%. So then it goes Hex on the Togedemaru. Wait, does this do that much? No idea. Does it deal damage to Chakra? Decent amount. Does nothing to this. Because here what I want to do is fake out the version so it dies in one turn. Because it also has fake out. I guess I can just show it fake out kill. How do I manage to show a fake out kill? I guess with my Matter Armor one, right? Yeah, has to be Run&Bun for this. So I go Run&Bun. Shows here with fake out. Here I can like do whatever. The next turn I kill, then I bait fast kill number 1, fast kill number 2. No, this is not fast kill, so next it's Hypno. So I want to fake out mon here. Okay. I mean, actually, Mian Shao... Nah, but Mian Shao takes a lot from Hex, so I had to build a chain. I kill this. This comes in. Okay, kill this. While this is baiting Hex, I go here. This comes in. This is like 1 HP. So it's fake out and Hex. I go like here. Okay, the cool thing about this is that I kill in 1 turn. So not Hypno. Because fake out plus Hex is very likely to go Citrus. Yeah, but I don't go on Citrus. I want to fake out Hypno. But Hypno has no moves for Togedemaru, right? So I don't care. I paid more Hex with this. Now I go like... I guess Muscle Band. Now as I kill this... I have to go here. And I can start thinking about killing Gengar. And just in case, as always, let's just go with this. Okay, so to bait things. What are the pre-damage values? This Mienshao has to bait Hex, so it has to be 55 HP. Now I go here on a Hex, which is... Let's try this somewhere else. Hex is 48 to 57. Right? And I want to be dead to a minimum of 12 damage. If I go like 58 HP, this is always true. So Donphan is 58 HP. Then I go here on a fake out and kill with Ape. This comes in. I go 1 hit. It's going to do a random move. So I go Chesto Crocodile. This is just dead the next turn. Now this comes in, just kill. Okay, yeah, that's the play. Now let's just see how I end. As always. Because it's a double and that's how doubles work. You end the double. Get the items. This is not coming. This is coming. Yeah, this is coming. So, Mienshao. Crocodile. Give this a Chesto. Or you miss this even. This has to be Muscle Band. For damage rolls. And now for pre-damage values. Mienshao has to be like 55. And Donphan has to be 58 HP. So this is 4. Okay, that's nice. I go here. Now here. Now this. Okay, that's completely fine. Let's just check nothing and beat the fight. spike. Yes. It's on the left. No, it's here. It's here. This. This. And as far as I'm aware, I don't need. Well, kind of, yeah. I want to kill the Corbinite side, so Ape has to be in the second slot. I want to bait where on the Corbinite side with Ape. So if Ape is not positioned, I go again. That's so fine. If you know berries, doesn't matter. I kill Corbinite with overheat. This is just Run&Bun switch. Yep. Okay, it's dead. Quick question. Is Jinx dead to Blaze Kick? Yeah, of course. Okay, why is this Hypno even... why the hell is this Hypno? Like, for what specific reason would this ever be Hypno? Why isn't it Persian? It's Focus Sash. Like, why? It's the same thing again. There's like no reason why this happens. Okay, because this is Hypno and not Persian, my Donphan is going to be targeted. That doesn't change. I just realized something else. Is this dead to crit? 99? Yeah, this is dead to crit. So I have to go to the Maru on this. Yeah, there's no other place. So now I Blaze Kick Hypno. It's very likely to put Togemar to sleep. Okay, there's the crit. There's Dark Void, just misses. Okay, why is this? This is leftovers. I'm actually never killing with Ape. Well, sometimes, but it's unlikely. So this Gengar is kill most of the time, like always actually. I just have to go. Crocodile, like. And let's see if this kills. Okay, it kills. Cool. Let's see what Gengar does. It should be Hex. Okay, this deals no damage. It's Persian, right? Yeah, it's a Persian. And it's really likely to fake out my Ape. What do I even do here? I mean, Gengar is just dead to... I guess I target Gengar, and because this never kills, only one mon dies. Okay, there's the fatal. This is kind of optimal, to be honest. This can go for ape now, like the Gengar. Okay, it's substituted instead. That's good. That's really good. Yeah, just kill up. Don't care. So now I have no reason to switch. Just break the substitute. Kill this. gets a crit for 1 HP. Don't go for ape. Okay, that's optimal. Just break the substitute real quick for me. It should still be safe if I stay in with Crocodile, because Gengar does a maximum of 42 HP. Okay, Jinx is always dead to ape. I just try to crunch this and place kick here. Just die. Just Infernape is getting a lot of crits. Really, the Gengar really doesn't like to hex Infernape. Okay, now you are just dead. Everyone's dead. So that's one more fight. That's just a fisherman left, I believe. This was a very long streak of trainers. Yeah, it's a fisherman, then I have to fight the gym. Let's go heal. I can do it on Sweetboard City. Like this. Okay, remove items. Save. Go here. Let's hear a different music. Now this is the fight. Here you can see a Delmice, my goat. This gets with Jawlog. And it always kills, that's very nice. So let's just do this fight very quick. Remove Run&Bun from ape. Thank you. Give it to this. Because it's Jawlog, I can go Black Glasses. Yeah. Oh, it always kills, right? Yeah. Okay, so I kill this. And why is this Grassy Glide? Does anyone set up the rain? Nope. Okay, so this is Barra's Q, that right? Faster doesn't out damage, faster doesn't out damage. Slower kills and I kill. So it's Barra's Q down for Drill Run. Who tanks this and kills? Oh yeah, my Electros. Who is immune to ground. So now it's probably this, right? Motor Psychic. This is slower and not damages. This is just faster. So it's probably this for Classic Light or Shadow Claw. What does Switcheroo do? It's not. I don't remember this. It gives you the item. Okay, I have to get. This is one of the fights where you have to get the item. Still, this is this is a very useless item, but you have to get it just in case. So it's Tail here. Then it's this. Then it's this. Then it's this. Very important items. Okay, how do I get this to Switcheroo? Trick Switcheroo. Okay, it's... this is very annoying. It's likely to give you the item, but it's not guaranteed. You just have to show no kills and never beat that to crit. It is very annoying. Let me see how I do it. So this is dead. I guess I go Pidgeot, who tanks decently. Get the item. Then go like Ape. Kill. This comes in. Goes for Psychic Fangs. And my goat always tanks. Walls even. What walls is? Don't fun. Sometimes. Arcanine, not really. Musharna for some... Like I can go... I can start spamming Moonlight. But it doesn't look that well. Let's try with this. Again, if I don't get the item, it's okay. It's not that good of an item. The one I need is Iron Ball, not this one. Is everyone? Yep. Okay, so I'll start it with black glasses. This should be citrus. No, this has to be no item, right? That's a problem. If I go item on this, then maybe. It doesn't need any item to kill. Let's just go item, because this is a very weird fight. Let's go biking, hopefully for the last time in a while. You're not really right, I will have to go get some things with cut. Okay, you have to lead no. Let's get this Tail. I want to see the baits. For now, this kills. Okay, can't use the move anymore. Shouldn't matter, maybe it does. It's for us. Kill them. Very good. Sprite. Let's see if I get this guy this run. It's very useful in certain parts of the game. What kills here? Not everything kills. Thunder Punch kills. Okay, that's great. Max roll too, probably. Not max roll, but very high roll. That's why we go citrus. Okay, now what comes in? It's Roxas. Or Psychic Fangs? No, only Psychic Fangs. So we just go Sun Slash. Okay, there it is. And now I two-shot with Night Slash. So good move to teach there. This is high crit chance, so it's not that weird to see a crit here. It's the same as getting a flinch. Okay, now this kills with very high roll crit of Iron Head, and it's very likely to Iron Head or Shadow Claw. So because this is likely to Iron Head, I should go Musharna. It just gives me the item. That's good. Now who kills this? Ape kills this. Never dead. Very easy. Is that a crit? Oh, this was just max damage. Like highest possible roll of Shadow Claw. Okay, so no more trainers, right? Escalation. Okay. Now we are back here. Seeing this frame without context seems like I wiped. Not really, because there's the text with the badges and everything. Okay, so now can I go Rasboro? Not really, right? No, I can't. So I can't get my cut things. I should be able. Yeah, I can. Just have to walk here. Let's do something first. This is the shop. No, where's the shop? Buy this. Now get this guy. And let it be relevant again. Which one is it? Okay, it's this. Okay. Get this guy into the calc. This is Kingdra. Sniper Kingdra, right? Yeah, this is Sniper. Good stats. Decent mon. Already picked. So it's probably never been used. Only pure water type. Very good water resist, I guess. Can be brought as a pivot. I was going to go Rasboro though, so back to that. And here, and here. I did this like 100 times. Here. And which one of these houses is the cattle DC? This one? This one, right? This is not a house. This is the like school thing. This one? Okay. It's this guy. Now you can actually come here. Was there something here? Nope. Okay, nope. Come here, use cut. Get the nugget. Come here. Use cut. Get the miracle seed. Get magical leaf. Get silver powder. That's alright. Let me check. Miracle seed, silver powder. There's no more candies for now. There's one skill, right? Mobile. Well, let's keep that in mind and I'll just go pick it up. Right now, I don't want to go there again. Now this is the gym. I have to look this gym up. It has like a mechanic where you choose the rooms you fight. You don't have to beat all of them as far as I'm aware. But that's something for tomorrow. I'm done for today. Good fights. Risky fights too. Everything went well, no deaths. That's what matters. So this is all for today. Bye.